Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today's episode is going to be featuring our sugar mama herself, our main contributor, and our patron, I guess. I don't know. I'm playing D&D way too much. It is Aurora Fable. So today's episode is going to be a little bit of an ode and a word from our sponsor. So make sure that you give her a like, follow, subscribe, wherever she is. Check her out. But I know a lot of you creepy dudes are really excited for this episode. But here we go. All right, guys, let's jump right in. So welcome to the show. Today I'm here with Aurora Fable, and this is a little bit of an ode to our sponsor. And because it's spooky season, it only felt right to bring in our own modern day Elvira onto the episode. Aurora, how are you, my dear?
I am doing fabulously. How are you?
I am doing very well, because it is Thursday, and we are so close to a pretty good weekend.
It's going to be a great weekend.
So you've had a lot going on. Some of the, we've had some fans hitting us up. It's like, listen, I didn't want to subscribe to your show. I was just hoping Aurora comes back. And I finally wanted to bring you on. You've been so fucking busy. Tell us, you had a birthday recently, right? Before we get to the business, let's get to the personal. What are you, I know that you never age, so we're not going to talk about probably 2,000 years old, absorbing the souls of others.
Yeah, just about. I'm about 2039 now. So
over 27.
Living the dream.
So you did have one. Happy birthday. I did say it to your face, but what you end up doing? You had a busy, packed weekend.
I honestly did something that I normally do back in my 20s, and I celebrated multiple days. I started out with the Nine Inch Nails concert in Tampa, and I love Trent Reznor. He is my just love it. And it was phenomenal. I was there with my husband, Shinorbi, and we had an amazing time.
Stop writing.
I am.
Go ahead.
Love you. So him and I went to the Nine Inch Nails concert, and then every year I always do a Halloween Horror Nights. So we normally do a fast pass. We bang out everything in one night.
Crazy.
And so this year we decided to splurge a little bit, and we did the RIP tour. It is a really cool tour. So the tour is a small group of about 6 to 12 people, depending on which tour you pick. And you get a tour guide that tells you not only about the houses, they tell you the lore of all of the scare zones. They tell you how each of the houses works together. And then they take you right to the front of the line. It's not a fast pass line. Oh, no. You get right into the line to head right into the house. So the tour guide gets to walk through it with us. We exit the tour. We have little areas where we can rest, kick up our feet, have a cocktail, and then we're right back into it. And then the end of the night, we finish with the show, front row and center, and I loved it. Horror.
Okay, listen. That had to have been epic. What was your favorite house?
This year, there's so many amazing houses, and there's so many houses that really, they're beautiful. They're wonderfully done, but their stories are just so heartbreaking. Which is one of them is the WWE house. I didn't know about the stories until Shinorbi told me about it, and then talking to Logan, our tour guide. And I never knew about the characters. I never knew about the wrestler who ultimately passed away, and I believe recently. So it was just a beautiful house put together, and there was little homages about him throughout the house. So that was really sweet. But my all-time favorite was Artiste, and that one, hands down, favorite house. Honestly, for the past 6 years, I think this is now topping my favorite house. Yes, it was beautifully done. The story is of an artist that is slowly starting to succumb to the demons that are pouring through the art that he's building. And so when you first go into the house, you're seeing him painting and kind of little eerie things here and there. But as you're going through the house, slowly each piece of art starts to have like a demonic look to it, or things coming out of it, or a bookcase of books are just starting to like come apart and create this demonic entity coming through. And the house is starting to come alive. Like the gargoyles are coming to life, the statues in the garden are coming to life, and ultimately the artist succumbs to the house and passes. So it's so eerie and so gothic, and I love
Actually
it.
sounds like a really dope story. In general, like I would watch the shit. I would
It
read the shit out
is.
that book. I think.
I mean, I always say, like, I wish that some of the houses can be made into like either a movie or just like a short TV series. I mean, this is Universal. Come on, pick it up and go with it. But especially this time when I
Well,
would
the one
love
thing
to see this.
I've always enjoyed about Halloween Horror Nights, and this is funny enough, it's not always like the main houses people are like standing for 2 hours. It's the ones that the people who work there have the creative liberties with. Like, yeah, the Michael Myers house could be cool. Yeah, the Saw house could be cool. The Get Out house is all right. But the ones that they get to make up a story and kind of get creative and have fun with it, and years and years of exposure to horror, that's probably like, you know, it would be really dope. And they get the opportunity to put that somewhere. So it's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Those are normally my favorite houses. I love the IP houses. They're great. Terrifier was hilarious, but it's honestly the houses that they've created
I
specifically for
have
HHN.
never really loved the Terrifier.
You're not a
No,
clown guy?
I don't dislike. I'm not scared of clowns. I just think the movie's subpar. Yeah.
It's a B film, okay? And we understand that and we love and appreciate it. But
Yeah,
Art the Clown
you know
is
why I also
hilarious.
don't like Art the
And
Clown.
it's
Goddamn, that's my name, you motherfuckers. Listen, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it. What was your least favorite house? Oh, what was the house that you're like, okay, I'm not going to sign up for that one again?
I might get canceled.
Five Nights at Freddy's? Why?
So I played the game, like the original back in the day. I followed the lore, like I've read the stories, and I love the storyline for it. The movie was great too. Walking in and seeing the puppets there and seeing Foxy silhouette there, I was panicking. And then I turned the corner. I immediately panicked. But then I turned the corner and I'm like, this is not, this is pretty. This is nice. I had a few jump scares where I'm like, he's around the corner and he's turning on. But
it wasn't scary.
Out of the other ones, I'm like, there's some really cool houses this year. There's some really cool storylines, amazing jump scares, but
so
not my
like
fave.
There are times, that's kind of how I feel about Art the Clown. We'll go back to the Terrifier. Everyone's, oh, he's so gory and so crazy. It's just a fucking ton of blood. Like, I feel like there are scarier things out there, creepier movies out there, creepier IPs out there that you could have done so much with. But Art the Clown's just a dude with like just excessive blood and gore. They're like, oh, it made people sick. It's like, yes, it's disgusting, not scary.
Well, but that's the thing. This is the first time Universal has taken an unrated horror film and made it into a house and had this unrated horror film character roam.
It's unique.
Like it's a free roaming character.
Oh, I heard.
He's
I heard
everywhere.
and saw videos online. There was a weird thing that I saw that people are having the like, I'm scaring easy like lanyard with the bright red light. Look.
That's the first time this year, and I think it's because of Five Nights at Freddy's. Because there were so many kids this year that I've ever seen before. And look, if your parent decides to take you in, absolutely, that is your decision, that is your choice. But it's a lot.
How can I'm gonna get canceled. I don't understand why we're going to a Halloween Horror Nights or a Fear Fest or anything like that. If you don't want to be scared, why are you going there with a bright red lanyard that says, please don't scare me, at a place that is specifically made for you to be scared at? Oh, I want to hang out with my friends.
Some people
hang out after. Sorry.
Well, some people, no, you're good. Some people do it for the ambiance. I have friends that go constantly and they don't do the houses. They're just there for the feeling, everything, the vibes and everything. They just can't do like confined spaces.
So cool. Don't go into haunted houses. Don't go into confined spaces. But if you're outside in the scare zones and you're wearing a bright red lanyard that says, please don't do the thing that you're getting paid to do and I paid to get done to me, I feel like we are not on the same page. But that...
And that's the thing is those lanyards only work for the scare zones. They've already said they will have you turn it off when you go into the house. The houses are there to scare you.
Sorry, that's it. That's my moment of zen. I mean, that's my soapbox moment. I just don't understand why you go to Hollywood. Anyway, so you have, after that birthday, everything like that, you went right back to work because you don't stop, can't stop. You have a show coming up, and it's a pretty big fucking deal. You have your 10th year anniversary coming up. How does that feel to hear? You have a 10th year anniversary of doing something you love. Tell us about it, man. Like, are you excited? Like, you're like this is new to you. I don't know why you're like, hold on, just for you. All right, okay.
I know. It's something that I really never thought that I would be here. You put together a show and you don't realize that it's still going and people still want to come to your shows, and I have performers that still want to perform my shows. So it's exciting. 10 years have flown by. This past week I've been going through old photos and for the reel for the show on Saturday, and not realizing how many shows I've actually done, not realizing how many people I've had in my shows, the places we've gone to, gone through COVID too. Yeah. We had 3 online shows.
I forgot. I
did an online
COVID,
show.
Yeah. I forgot that you did online shows too. Because we had that conversation. It's like, what's going to happen to your industry?
That was a wild time. And then we took a break for a year because after COVID, we're like, we can't keep this going. And so I have nothing from 21 because we just took it as a building year. And it's still, even without that year, it's just 10 fabulous years of making stories and having people just be entertained with the art of the tease. I love it. So I'm really excited for the fact that this is here, and I'm looking forward to another 10 years.
Pat yourself on the back. Like, that's tenacious, and you didn't quit, and there's constantly people like work on a project for a year and a half. They're like, oh, this is too hard. 10 years through a pandemic, through multiple ups and downs, through changing names and affiliations, not a bunch of changes, and you're still going strong. So proud of you, homie. I know you're my boss and all.
Thank you. I gotta tell you, honestly,
it's weird. Go ahead.
I mean, honestly, it has been up and downs. I started this with just the feeling of, hey, we want to keep this going. We want to keep performing, and you're responsible and you're organized. So can you do this? And I did. And then I kept going. And now there was a time where I thought that I would just hang the pasty up and just stop producing. And
you store them?
Just, it's not a hat. It's a paste.
Go ahead. You thought you were going to
hang it up,
This weird conversation.
Yeah.
Go on.
Just hang them up.
Uncomfortable. Go on. I don't know.
Where do you think I put my pasties?
I don't think about that. What do you mean?
They're in a box.
Go
They're
on.
labeled.
You thought you were going to quit. You thought you were going to quit.
I thought I was going to quit, but then I joined forces with my 2 co-producers to create the Big Bang Boom Collective, and Miss Foxy DeVille and Sean Holloway. Honestly, without them, I would not be continuing to do this because it takes an army to put the productions that we do together and put them on and have them work. So I'm very thankful
know
to
Sean
have both
enough,
of them.
But I will tell you, everyone at home, that I love Foxy. She was nothing but sweet to me. Has met me maybe like 2 times. She's like, oh, hey. She knows exactly who I am. Is always inviting. It's like, oh, this. Because I'm ignorant sometimes. Because let's be honest, everyone who knows me, I don't go to your shows because I'm scared you're going to end up on stage. And that's weird for me. I don't always go. I have to call you in advance, message you. Like, are you sure it won't be you up there? Because if it is, I am leaving. Like, And Foxy will sit right down next to me. She's like, "What you want to do is this." It's like, she'll give me like tips. It's like how to, like what to do, because I'm also like, hey, I want to support the art and what I need to do. She's like, just move that, and we're like moving like little accessories people are tossing. I was like, I love Foxy. She's so sweet, so nice. So definitely, I can see that relationship works. Don't know your third producer well enough, but that has to have been great also to get in line with some very supportive and helpful people.
No, it really does make my job a lot easier to work with them. Sean is amazing. He's always in the background, but he's in the booth constantly. But he really does lend his voice, especially too when shows like Foxy is not going to be at the show this weekend because she has Phantasmagoria.
Oh, shit, yeah,
so
you're right.
It'll be Sean and I producing the show. I know, spooky season, full force, everything, everyone is everywhere. Yes, that one is. I can't wait to see the show. It's going to be fabulous. It's coming to the Dr. Phillips, I think, not next week, the following week.
That's a big fucking deal.
I know. It's going to be great.
I love y'all for being so goddamn successful. I'm so happy to see the homie shine.
It's just so, thanks. It's just years and years and years of experience and love and support from people like you.
I'm a nice person. They will never believe you. That secret will die with us.
Tell everyone.
And everyone listening to the episode. Listen. So the 10th year anniversary event is on Saturday, October 4th at 8 p.m. at the Me Theater. Tell us about the show. What's the theme you guys always have so many great creative ideas. And is there any dancer or performer that you're like, hey, this is going to be someone who's not done this, you're super excited to have on there? Because you love all of them, but yeah.
Oh, I do. It's something that putting these shows together, not a lot of people understand is that as producers, we're not only finding a show flow, but we're also bringing in people that either we haven't worked with in a while, we haven't worked with at all. But especially with my group, is I always like to give a chance to newer performers or performers that haven't tried the genre before. Because we do lean more toward the nerdy or the gothic or the horror films. Like, absolutely. So we try to lean to that. This time around, I'm really excited because I'm bringing back somebody that I look up to as a performer. She was actually one of the first burlesque performers I actually saw perform back in baby Aurora days. So no, but she's been in the industry for 25 years, and it's Frankie Markstone, and I am so happy to have her. She's just phenomenal, and she's bringing an act that I requested
so many
because
it's words I want to use.
I can't wait. And so Frankie Markstone's performing. A performer that I'm obsessed with from Tallahassee is coming all the way down, Indy Sinclair. They are absolute unhinged, gory love affair. So I can't wait for that. And then, of course, one of my sisters in burlesque and one of the first performers that actually was one of the first performers for our original show, which was Nightmare, which is Lita LaRue. So she's performing in this one. Yep. And she's bringing an act that she actually pitched to me like 10 years ago. And I said, if you can put this together, I would love to see it.
I'm trying to remember.
So she's bringing it.
If you've mentioned it to me before, but okay.
I have not mentioned this to anyone.
Should I bring like raincoats?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
So we don't. Okay. You don't have to worry about that. We don't do pours. We don't do any sprays or anything like that. So then. Two, it's great because we have Alistair Graves, who is our host for the evening, all the way from Tampa. Alistair is an amazing host. So we have him coming over, and then we have other people that are from Orlando that I've been with, and they performed with Midnight Fables before, and I'm just so happy that they're a part of this. So people like Harlot Johansson from the Levixens, Ruana Ray, Cersei Celeste from Bad Witch.
I remember the Bad Witch ones those are pretty recent team too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and with Cersei, it's fun because from the original Nightmare show, she's bringing her rendition of the character that was at that show. So again, it's bringing just like this little subtle nod to the original. So with this show, I wanted to have nightmares, so plural, because 10 years later, we're still living the nightmare. Um,
Of
you know,
course.
in a beautiful, sexy way. And so having these different ones, and then of course Rosie Nix is the burlesque daughter of Lita LaRue, but is bringing a number that they performed with for their
Mhm.
102 graduation number that I haven't seen on stage since then. So it's something that I'm excited to see happen again and see what she's evolved it into um, after that. And then we have two other ones. So we have our kitten, which is Maxine Malice,
Okay.
which is one of my burlesque daughters. She just had a baby, so I'm so excited that she's coming back. This is her first time
Mhm.
back, so I'm really happy. And then we have a new one that's actually this is her first Midnight Fable show. Again, harking back, I love having new performers come in, and this one has just blown my mind. And with this act specifically, and it's Serena Nocturna, definitely a name up my wheelhouse. So I love her, love and adore her. I can't
So I'm
wait to
looking
see
at
her
the image of
perform on this.
everyone performing, and I've
Mhm.
seen maybe 3 of them before.
I think
Oh
I've
man.
seen more,
Yeah,
but
you know what? To be fair, they are all in makeup and costumes, so it is makes it difficult to sometimes remember what people look like normally. So yeah, I guess they're doing a great job of it. Awesome,
no, but it's
awesome.
it's going
Well,
to
we're
be a
gonna
good
take a
show.
quick commercial break and continue talking about what the show looks like, what it's, if where people can find the tickets for everything if you haven't sold out yet,
Mhm.
because it is tomorrow night. So the 4th. We're recording this on the 2nd. This episode should be releasing on the 3rd, so you better get your goddamn tickets and show love and support. So we will be right back. And because it's been a while since you've been on here, I didn't want to get you too excited about the new stuff. I want to hit you with something old and classic. So be right back, guys.
Hey guys, I know that while you're enjoying the show, you might want to partake in some drinks. Here at Bourbon and Bullshit, we ask that you drink responsibly and don't drink and drive. You should also avoid Amazon one-click buys, and please, for the love of God, don't text your ex. You don't need that closer, Joseph. She's moved on. So should you. But really, be smart and drink responsibly. Now, back to the show.
All right. So for anyone who doesn't know who that was, it is her husband when he is sick. She goes crazy for it. You're welcome, Norby. You're welcome. Guys,
I
but he
hate
is
you.
right. Drink responsibly. Yes, that is the previous name of our show, Bourbon and BS. But here at Last Call, we have not had the pleasure of having him sick and recorded. So we're working on that. We need to fire the intern if we don't get that done in time. Fucking hate that guy. Listen, so where can people buy the tickets? It's all online on Eventbrite.
Yes, so it's Eventbrite. If you look for Big Bang Boom Collective on Eventbrite, it will have all of our upcoming shows,
Awesome.
including the one for
And make
Saturday.
sure that you guys follow it because they do so many shows. That organization does so many shows that if you're not paying close enough attention, you're going to miss some fire. And I've been there for some of these shows in real time. And I've been there for shows that when I did the Red Masquerade of the Red Death, and my fiance was with me. I kind of knew the routine because I'd seen it, I think 3 times at that point. So I was waiting to like see her face when certain things happened. It was fucking awesome. And shouts to Vaughn and David. They wanted to be there. They have a lot of obligations, but Vaughn absolutely, I called her and said, yeah, I know that you guys really like the show. She's like, I fucking loved it. And I wanted to go, but I have to do some Cub Scout shit. And so she was very actively like, this is bullshit. She's like, and I'm tired about having my kids sell popcorn to strangers. I was like, okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure you knew. She's like, oh, I know. Oh, I know. I'm like, all right. So she's disappointed she can't go. But so that just means more tickets for someone else. But we will be there as well to support my fiance and I. So if you see me there, say hi and ask me for the flask of whiskey in my pocket. Mind your business. Not here to judge. So with this coming up, 10 years in the making, you have some new faces. You talked about the performers. Is there someone that you're like, from the conservatory that might be showing up there? I'm not sure. Because I know that the conservatory, for those not listening, not familiar, is where you develop new talent, correct? And people who are training and learning.
Yes. So the conservatory, the Burlesque Conservatory, is run by myself and Foxy DeVille, and we have a sexy secretary. God, I can never
Secretary?
say that right.
Secretaries?
Sexy
Secretary is the
secretary.
word you
We have a
struggle with?
secretary now. Because it's sexy
Said it fine. Go on,
secretary.
my dear. Sexy secretary.
Sexy. So,
So
so it's like sometimes when I say Aurora really fastly, it
that's
sounds
the
like
only way I
Aurora.
say it. I've been saying it that way for years. Is that not the way? Aurora. Aurora. So
No,
the
it's not the way
conservatory.
it says it. So with the Burlesque Conservatory, we do have students that have actually come into the fold with the collective. Cersei
Mm-hmm.
Celeste was a student. Ruana Ray was a student and is now a producer of her own show. Then we had Rosie Nix. She's also a student, and so was Maxine Malice. And now the new
Oh
one,
shit.
Serena
They were
Nocturna.
all students?
So Mhm. Well, but they've all been students from the past. I think Cersei just celebrated 3 years, I believe, from the conservatory graduation. So they've all had a few years under. I think
Holy shit.
Ruana's 4. So yeah, so they've all been from past students that have just
Oh shit. It's
come
good.
up.
That's also
So
really fulfilling, right? People that you've helped train and get there and build that confidence and build their routine and rapport when just their styles have either branched off and made their own troupe or done other projects, and just that's got to be dope. That has to be great as a teacher. Yes, you are a teacher now. You know that, right? Does that bother
oh
you?
no, I know.
Mm.
No, I love teaching. It's honestly one of my passions. I love to help. I love to teach. I mean, the main thing with the Burlesque Conservatory is we want students to come in and be able to know that when they leave, they have a stronger understanding of themselves
Mm.
with their body, with their mind, with their heart. We want you to be able to take off your clothes and be feeling confident about doing so, but we really want you to have that like heart feel
Mm-hmm.
feeling of I did that. I love myself. I love what my body can do and learn how to do it. So there are a handful of them that do graduate that move on and continue on with the art of the tease, but the main thing Foxy and I want to do is make people feel more
That's
comfortable in their own
beautiful. Where's that
skin.
applause? Hold on, where's that one? Right, enough of that. Because I know that we have limited time. Also, for anyone watching at home, yes, those earrings are what you think they are.
My daughter made them.
I
Miss
thought you
Daddy
meant your
DeVicious
real
made them. They're
daughter. And I was like,
booties.
what? What?
Yes, I had. Yeah, my
I do think that
7-year-old
the camera's
babies. That's
blurring
funny.
them out. I think the camera's censoring them. Oh, that is hilarious.
Probably.
Zoom, you prude. The camera's blurred. I didn't know it would do that. How?
Wait a minute. Wait.
No.
I'll turn them around.
Oh my
There
God.
you go.
Did you not notice it? Look, one of them's blurred out. Or at least on my screen, they're blurred out. Okay.
I can't tell. I'm not wearing glasses, and you're kind of blurry
Am I
anyways.
really blurry? That seems like a you problem. Okay, that's definitely you. That's definitely a you problem. So you're blind as hell. Listen, all right. So with spooky season around the corner, what else do you have planned? Do you have? I know that this is a whole month. Are you going to be hitting it hard? Like, what's the next month look like for you?
Oh my God. So other than normal, run of the mill, going to Petrified Forest, going to spooky shows, as many as I can. I'm actually going to, sadly, the last show of Moxie La Femme, which is Lakeland's very own burlesque troupe. They are hanging the pasty up. And so myself and Miss Foxy DeVille are going on the 17th to see their show, which is sold out. And I'm so happy for
Sad
them.
to see them go. I'm happy that they got sold out, but damn.
They've been in the game for 18
Jesus.
years.
I don't even have friends that long. Well, not kind of, still.
I know. 4 years. So we're sad to see them go, but we know that from it will come more and more things that are good in that area. And then I'm performing in DeLand on the 25th.
Are performing?
With
I'm not going.
I am performing. I know you're not.
Okay.
With House of LaRue. So Lita LaRue's group. So I'm really excited about that. It's very small, intimate. There's only about 4 or 5 performers. So it's really,
Guys,
it's going to be a good time.
Not if you have never gone to one of these shows, it is so fun, so exciting. I know people see all those like not commercials, but those advertisements for like Mather Social Gathering or whatever for like those burlesque shows. That has nothing on these. No offense to them, but like the more intimate, smaller shows, they get to have a lot more fun. They get to be much more creative, and you get to see their personality really shine. No shots at Mather Social Gatherings burlesque team, but these smaller shows where you get to have that much fun and creativity, and you're right there up front and center. Definitely worth going to. So if any month you want to pick spooky month, because you get to see all these crazy creative things, and definitely worth having fun with. Any what is your performance going to be? Like, what do you have? Is it a number we've seen before? Is it a character? What's the theme of that one?
So with the one in Deland, that one is going to be, it's an all red number. So I'm going to be a little devil. We are
Normal
trying to do
outfit.
very classic Halloween. So very
your natural
classic.
settings. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just wearing red instead of black. So
That's gonna be so
yeah,
much fun. I'm glad that you get to do
it
that
is.
and you get to have fun during spooky month, because I know afterwards, holidays, family, all that. So this is our favorite time of year. Me and you and I,
Yes.
and your husband. He loves Halloween too, right? Okay.
Oh, he loves it. I know we just been watching different movies. We haven't really got together because we both have been so busy. We normally do 100 days of horror, so we've been kind of catching up
All
as
right.
fast as
So
we can.
have there been any for those at home who want some recommendations? What any movies stand out this year to you?
If you have not seen Sinners,
Can I tell you?
go. Just
I'm a little torn.
go watch it, please.
People are hating. This
Why?
second time we get canceled. I wanted.
I'm calling you out.
Sinners, cinematography, music, everything fantastic. Story building, world building. The characters, loved them. It was horror movie for 5 minutes. That was it. So I went into it hoping for more horror. I would like more horror. I would have loved to have seen those Native American vampire hunters do work. Give me another 30 minutes of anything horror, and I would have been so thrilled. So Sinners is like a 7.5 out of 10 because I wanted it to be a horror movie.
You're not the only one. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I wanted to see more. When it comes to like when you start to see this little like conflict happening and like where is the horror aspect going to be? I do agree with you on that, but I love the music.
Everything.
I love the costumes.
Bro.
I love the character development. But when the gore happened, the gore happened.
Oh, 15 seconds.
It was
like it's the buildup was great. The movie was great. The building the relationships, the acting. Oh my God, out this world. You could really feel that it felt like these relationships were legitimate, that they go way back. Everything fantastic. But 5 minutes of horror in a horror movie is a letdown as a horror fan. That's it. That's my gripe. If I'm going to watch a horror movie, there should be more than like 3 minutes of it.
Then you're going to hate my second choice.
What's the second choice? What's your second choice?
Death of a Unicorn.
I really enjoyed that one. It was not horror at all. It was like comic horror. It's like Dale and Tucker like battle evil. Like you knew it was just comedic. It's Paul Rudd. I don't take him as a scary man in anything. We
went into it just thinking it's a unicorn. He hit a unicorn. Something's going to happen to the unicorn. But then they had like this ET-esque
connection,
like horror type feel vibey. And then like you're snorting unicorn horn dust and everything's purple. And the guy may or may not have eaten unicorn liver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. It was
hilarious. It was great.
But it was
great.
But I walked into it knowing it wasn't
hilarious.
Serious horror. You don't hear Death of a Unicorn starring Paul Rudd and think I'm like, okay, this is going to be fucking Hereditary Part 2. No, I knew it wasn't that. But when I hear Sinners and the horror movie of the year, blah blah blah, it's like, oh shit, let's go, let's fucking go. Every bit of the gore was in the
No.
trailer.
But see, that's like, I liked and enjoyed both of the movies. They both gave me a comedic relief with a little bit of gore, a little bit of jump scares. And then the other one was just beautifully done music, entertainment, character development with a little bit of horror. That's fine. Then I always turn back to my, tried and true, like Scream. I will always rewatch the entire Scream series during my 100 days.
Yeah. So
it's my favorite.
That's funny. So Scream, I know that there was a remake, but that reminded me of I did see a remake, or I guess a continuation. It's a sequel. So I Know What You Did Last Summer, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt and all of them. And the dude from Him, I didn't realize that the football player that goes as across from Marlon Wayans is in that. He's in the new horror movie. He's in the movie Him.
I want to see that horror movie.
Yeah,
the
I hear it's
the
terrible.
football one?
I hear it's awful.
Really?
But but I don't know if it's really awful because what
now.
people went into it thinking was a Jordan Peele film, but he produced it. Had nothing else to do with it. He paid people to make the movie. Paid for it. That was it. But they put a Jordan Peele film, so people expected Get Out and all that, or like Us or anything like that, and it wasn't that. It was misleading. It's like when you see like a Stephen King novel, where it's like, no, he paid for the author to write this. Pay attention to the fine print. Yeah. Misleading by studios, but whatever. No, so I saw I Know What You Did Last Summer. It was all right. It was exactly what you expected it to be. It was a little campy. It was all that. But I do want to say fuck all the guys that are all those people online, the social media trolls talking shit about Jennifer Love Hewitt. Like, oh, like she one older, had kids, two still gorgeous, still drop dead gorgeous, and these people on couches were talking shit about her looks 20 years later. I don't know if you saw that online. It was so fucking toxic. It was so annoying.
No, I feel
what? I don't fucking understand people, but just for those people out there, it's like, oh, Jennifer, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. She was still gorgeous, probably better than you could ever get. Shut the fuck up. Like, stop. No, gorgeous. The movie was great. She was hilarious in it because I knew she was going to be a badass. And there's a little nod at the end to the continuation of the movies. I saw the movie's Weapon. I saw the movie Weapons. The one about the kids that got out of their house at 2:17 in the morning, started running across lawns and disappeared from a whole neighborhood. Did you not hear about this movie? Oh my God.
I heard about that one.
Yeah, Weapons. It says, this is based on the true events. A whole classroom other than one child ran out of their homes at 2:17 a.m. and never came back. Just disappeared and no one knew where they went.
Like the whole class?
This classroom of children, let's say there's 32 kids there, 31 of them all disappeared.
Wow.
And kind of just piecing that together. It was a good movie. It wasn't what I expected, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed it, especially the ending. And then the last but not least, I think a movie everyone should see is Bring Her Back. Did you?
I've heard of that one. I've not seen that one yet.
From the writers of Barbarian, I think. And it was really fucking cool. Good. It was good. It was gory, creepy moments. It didn't depend heavily on jump scares. It just built a lot of like tension and what the hell, kind of creepy, like not a good feeling. One of those like, this is what the fuck is about to happen here. Like, stop. And I enjoy those that could build tension with small amounts of effort. So definitely a good movie. So if you haven't seen those, I would highly recommend them. And if you're really bored and want to do some terrible things and just fucking ruin your life, there's Winnie the Pooh horror movies, the Grinch horror movie, Peter Pan horror movie, and a Bambi horror movie. Bambi seeks revenge for the hunter that killed her mother or his mother. What?
Okay, you're going to hate me. You just listing all of those, I'm like, oh, there's a smut book for that. There's a smut book.
So as we wrap up, what do you mean there's a smut book for that? There's a part of me that the next question that I was going to ask you, I no longer know if I want to ask you. I was going to ask you about what you're going to force your husband to dress like for Halloween, and now I'm worried that it's not for Halloween. And I'm about to play video games with this man for like 2 hours.
You know he has an outfit that already sends me. It's the Michael Myers costume.
that's so hard. All right, that's fucking done. We're gonna.
No, my daughter is making us dress up as K-pop demon hunters.
That's not really happening, is it?
Norby is dressing up as the derpy tiger with blue stripes, and I'm dressing up as the crow that sits on its head.
I'm gonna need the best resolution images. Get Chris Bishop on the phone. Okay, come on.
I'm trying to convince him that I can like paint his beard. I have beard paint on the way.
So you're not convincing him. You're just doing it. If you already ordered the paint, is that what happens?
It's just going to arrive
it's like living around you. It's just like you just get voluntold for shit.
Are you kidding? He'll wake up and it'd be like, "Why is there a rhinestone on my ass?" I'm like, "Question is, what color is the rhinestone? Because that will tell me what costume was I actually working on last."
The house is chaos. The house is chaos. I don't know. No wonder he's always looks stressed. Like he just always looks defeated.
He has me as a wife and he has a daughter.
I feel
of course
so
he's
bad
stressed.
for every time I've given him a hard time. I should be more understanding.
He loves the chaos. He might look
he has
exhausted,
to love the chaos.
but you
His
know
friends
what?
are John and
We're
I,
here.
and a couple of really big assholes. I'm not
I
the
wasn't
worst
gonna
of
say it,
us.
but
I'm not the
thanks.
worst of us. I don't know. John, you're listening. You know you're the worst of us. Enough of that. As we close out, I was going to drop a John commercial, but I'll edit this later because I know you have to go. Got to jump off. This is the most important question I'll probably ask you. I need you. Pumpkin spice or apple cider? What's the real fall flavor? Get the fuck out of here. All right, guys, we are close. This is subpar taste buds. Listen, basic ass motherfuckers.
I can't help it. Give me a pumpkin
for all the
spice chai
non-basic
latte.
things you do, that puts you into a negative balance.
It's
God
pumpkin, baby. Just give me.
I'm done.
Just,
Moving on.
So
Do you know
good.
someone's gonna record what you just said and make it like a phone thing? Stop it. We charge for that. Don't you fucking record her.
Just DM me.
Hi guys, welcome to our ASMR episode of
I mean, I'll take my nails that Norby thinks are too long and I'll just start breaking
so we're gonna
them.
close
It's
out because
fine.
Norby does have to get on here. He's streaming in about 11 minutes. Where can people find you? Where all the stuff. What can they support, love, like, subscribe, and all that?
Maybe you should get subscribers.
You don't have subscribers?
2026. I mean, I have followers, but I haven't decided on subscribers. Maybe I'll do that for 2026.
Yeah, people who watch you make your makeup and make costumes and all that. Get a high quality camera, or find someone who has 3 high quality cameras laying around the house. Fucking weird. It's almost like you knew someone who has a bunch of lighting and professional microphones and all this stuff and just equipment that you have also invested into that could possibly help you make sure that is recorded.
That takes me like 10 minutes to figure out how to install a
yeah, we're supposed to stop,
microphone.
but I need people to know that it took her infinitely way too long to follow simple instructions. I was like, click the arrow. What does it say for the microphones? She starts thinking to herself. I was like, out loud. Say the thing out loud. And she said, oh. I'm like, what is going on, Aurora?
I'm tired.
I love you, dear. I'm going to leave you to...
This is Red Bull and gin. Okay, I'm having a day.
Just Red Bull and gin. You gotta go. Where can people like, subscribe, support you, find what you've been putting out there that's not subscriber focused? Heart, yeah. Give me heart. I'm gonna remember that. Tell them. Don't make me do the thing.
I'm waiting for you to stop talking. So you can find me on Instagram at Aurora Fable. Follow all of my lovely groups, Midnight Fables Cabaret, Foxy's Den Party, and Big Bang Boom Cabaret, or follow all of us at Big Bang Boom Collective on Instagram. You can also find me on the Facebook, love Facebook, and also follow us on Eventbrite, because then you will get notification when we open our season, which we have 2026 about to be up and running in November.
Really? All right, good to fucking know. All right, boy.
Yeah. We're starting early.
We'll get ahead of schedule. Guys, of course, show her some love. subscribe when she does open up subscriptions. Buy her rhinestones, buy her all the pretty things. You can find us at the show is Last Call with Arthur on the Instagrams and Last Call Podcast with Arthur on YouTube and of course on Facebook. On YouTube, we are going in a slightly different direction because a lot of people have asked me, like, hey, we love hearing the drinks of the day, all this stuff, or they've asked and request. I wish I was making this up because people are like, hey, a lot of you guys have been asking for this and no one's asking Ted for anything. But people have been asking, hey, what would be the first 5 bottles you have? What are the bar tools and essentials I have? And what would be a good replacement if I don't have those tools at home? So kind of going back to basics and introducing everyone to the very foundation of I'm not a bartender, but I'm a dude who drinks. So we're going to go here and you're going to learn from the mistakes I've made and the things I know from people in the industry. And hopefully you guys enjoy. So we'll put some classic cocktails on there, making a perfect Manhattan, making perfect old fashioned, gimlets, and then you could advance and go through levels of it. So we're going to start with the basics, give you the intermediate and then advance, and some spirit school information from creators, makers, distillers, and people who are experts in the field. So if you ever want to sound like you knew what the fuck you were talking about when you were at a bar, this is exactly the channel for you. But we're still going to be making all of our audio content for those who are enjoying the goofiness and everything like that. So you'll get to hear interviews with Aurora, but to give you a little bit more depth, because here we like going deep, we will make sure that you have all those other content sources. Guys, you take care and be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't text your ex. Avoid Amazon one-click buy unless you are supporting the show, in which case we can give you an address where you can send that to. Tonight, enjoy your spooky season and see you guys at the show. Hey guys, today's episode is brought to you by Burn, Termite, and Pest Control. I first met Joe Byrne on Full Frontal Nerdity Show and decided to give his company a try. They have been the best pest service I've ever had. From flexible scheduling, attention to detail, fair pricing, and everything you love about a small business, I highly recommend Joe Byrne and Burn, Termite, and Pest Control. It's a family-owned and operated business with over 30 years of experience in termite and pest. You can reach Burn, Termite, and Pest Control at 321-297-7985. Once again, 321-297-7985. And let them know Bourbon and Bullshit sent you. Thanks, guys. See you next time.